credit. I can't afford to live on it. I can't afford to pay 17%.
Well, I can't figure out why she did it, other than the fact that, don't worry, she's getting room and board off her.
She said Anna said they share expenses, so.
Yeah, so she's getting half the electric and half the gas and half the food. So Marie's not.
Good deal.
Marie's not doing it for nothing, and she's probably getting half the gas and half the insurance on the car. Marie's no fool.
Yeah. Well, I guess I don't know what happened with this woman with her son. She was living with her son, and he threw her out.
Well, you know, and I know that there must be a reason for it.
Yeah.
Now.
Very natural looking. So Art.
Do I?
We'll title this, You Two Having Fun in the Mausoleum.
God.
Yes, you're right, Mausoleum.
Uncle Bill will say he hasn't changed.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7. I'll pretend I'm a news cameraman and you're just discovering your...
Mother, Bridget?
That was my grandmother.
Thomas, would you?
This is my
John. He was born in 88.
88, that's 45.
47.
Is that he died?
13, 14, yes. It's a flu epidemic. Oh, wait till I lean into it, Bill. I mean, wait a minute. Hello?
Lift up your chin, Edwards. Lean in.
You got a bang out of that.
So did you get...
Calgary? On the lake?
No.
Calgary or Calgary? 138 South Parkside?
138 South Parkside.
That was Ethel's father's house.
Ethel Hayes' mother and father lived there.
Hmm.
And they got a couple that worked for them. They lived in and they lived up on the 3rd floor. See that 3rd floor up there?
Uh-huh.
Well, there was rooms up there on the 3rd floor, and that's where they lived.
Probably be the last picture. It looks like it's ready to be torn down.
Well, it looks like those windows have been out for an awful long time, and the plaster is down. But it doesn't look like it's in that bad a shape.
Nice house right next to it, though.
Well, that was their property on the corner.
Now, if you could pull away slowly, it'd be fine.
You get the back of it.
Yeah.
And the kitchen was back over here in this corner. Breakfast. This has been sold, and I can't remember now what they were asking for it, but it was a ridiculous price. That's it right there, Ben.
Yeah.
When they built that, they built it with That led a lot of controversy here in Oak Park.
Okay, man.
Too, but you know, with Art, why Ruby and Art used to, and Herman Jr. too, used to go to Oak Ridge Cemetery every Sunday. They did my sister quite often, and then they'd sit there in that room.
What the hell would they do?
Sit there. Supposed to have a sofa, an oriental rug. Art felt.
Well, I remember Art took me there once years ago, and yeah, it was pretty fancy. There was an oriental rug, and there was a little sofa, I remember. And but what the hell? What are you going to do? Sit down? Sit there and do what?
You got the same kind of thoughts in you that I have in me. We had to be raised by relatives, for sure. Because, you know, wasn't it stupid?
Yeah.
And we'd go pick up my sister, and she'd say, yeah, I was out there with Herman Jr. and Ruby, and we sat there, and then we went for dinner. They do it every Sunday, and I used to think,
holy crap.
I can think of better places to spend my Sunday.
Yeah.
It's only out cutting the grass.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And now my nephew has it, and he's remodeled on the outside, and that's what it looks like now. Yeah, I was born in that house.
Mountain, Michigan.
Well, no, it's a little town of Gaston. It's about 40 miles from my mom. And this goes this way.
Beth won a car.
This is the way down. It has the home, our home.
This is your old home, Beth.
Yes.
Gee, isn't that wonderful that it's still there and being taken care of? And
They're trying to help him.
Straighten him out.
And so they took him up home. And he just, you know, he never saw anything like that. This is the living room. This is the dining room. And I forgot to ask if that's a real fireplace or design. all the oldsters. Thank you. Agnes is 92. Margaret's 19. The one that's older than my brother. Because she was born in January.
RUDD keys, and they were at Keeler Avenue in the drawer, and then I took up to the lake when.
it's nice to know our families living in there.
Oh.
House. Now they're making their memories just like we did.
That's right. That's right. You know, I'll tell you, it was a hard thing to sell, and you know, there's a lot of memories, you know, and that's it. You know, it was replacing the evergreens and he fertilized and he put seed in and all. And he cleaned the beds out.
Yeah.
You know, and a couple of years before that, I got home from Florida. We went from Florida one year. But. all the
Was
way.
she a pain in the neck? There was one that was a pain in the neck, wasn't it? Is that
Yeah.
Marie? The two that you visited last year, you had, one was delightful, as I remember, and the other one was kind of a
Oh
problem.
yeah, she's a problem.
Who's the delightful one?
The one they were just talking about, the pretty
Beth.
one. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Beth, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Beth.
right. She's 88.
Yeah, she's really not pretty. She's very plain.
I remember her, yes.
Oh yeah, she's seen her up here.
I haven't
Very
seen her in a
plain.
long time.
But she has this sort of
5 years.
goodness,
It's been
you know,
5 years
sort
since
of,
she's been up here.
and she never says anything against anybody in the slightest, you
Isn't
know.
that too bad?
But, you know, it makes you feel like, you know, I feel like
It's
Simon.
not even fun, is it?
Like Simon LeGree compared to her.
God, yeah. I wouldn't like her right off.
But I understand she wasn't that nice to Beth.
Well, why did Beth stay
I
on?
don't know.
Must have been the money, wouldn't you think? Must have been that big
Or she-
$35.
maybe she just didn't have that much self-esteem or something, just put up with anything or whatever. I don't
In
know.
the end, it only counts whether you go to heaven or not.
No, I don't
That's
believe
right.
that at all.
No, she's very devout. She goes to Mass every morning.
Well, she at least got a place to live now.
She's got...
Can she afford to have things done? Well,
In Lake Geneva Country Club, and they'll say, there's so many new members around here. Do you belong to this club? And I'll say, no, I belong to Bigfoot. Oh, you belong to the Reject Club.